Hello, I'm Andrew Flushy. I'm a Fredericksburg DUI lawyer. If you have a DUI charge in Fredericksburg, you need to call an attorney, and I would love to talk with you about that. Fredericksburg handles DUIs very seriously, as most of Virginia. I've had many out-of-state clients comment how seriously and harshly Virginia handles DUIs compared to their home state. And unfortunately, it's very true. Time is of the essence when you have a DUI. I never like to be a hard salesperson, but when you're looking at Fredericksburg and all the courts around this area, they like to handle DUIs and have the trial, your actual trial, usually within 90 days of the offense date. Sometimes it's a little later than that, and sometimes it's earlier than that. So if you have about 3 months on average from the date you're accused of doing this, you can see why it's important to call an attorney soon. Looking at things on the internet, watching videos, reading blogs, it's all great, but you need to talk with an attorney so we can go over the facts of your case and we can tell you what you may be facing. And in my case, I certainly would give you a free consultation and tell you exactly what the fee would be, and we can work out a fee agreement so we can make sure we can get everything ready for trial and put on the absolute best defense we can. For a Fredericksburg DUI, you're looking at a few things as far as punishment might go. We'd certainly have many defenses that we would have to explore in your case, and that differs greatly based on the case and the facts of your case. If it's a standard first DUI in Fredericksburg, you're looking at possible punishments up to 12 months in jail. Normally you would not get active jail time on a standard first DUI with a blood alcohol content of less than 0.15. Normally you get some suspended jail time. You also lose your license for a period of 12 months on a standard first offense. And again, on a standard first offense, you would be eligible for a restricted license usually. You also have mandatory ASAP that you would have to do. Then in Fredericksburg, you do have a fine, of course, on any DUI conviction. The fine would be up to $2,500 with a minimum of $250 on a first offense. In Fredericksburg, the fine on a first offense is normally around $350. But then they also have this funny little rule or ordinance they have where you actually have to pay restitution due to having the DUI. So you have the fine of about $350, but then they normally make you pay what they call emergency response restitution, where you pay, I believe it's $250 to the city, basically to pay for the police having to stop you and arrest you and all that. So you can see Fredericksburg, your fees are a little more. You do have court costs, of course, on top of that. But that's why it's super important. We need to talk and see what defenses we can mount. We'll see if we can challenge the stop against you, see if they had a legal reason to stop you, because if they didn't, then the whole case is out the window. We'll have to see if they had a valid probable cause to make an arrest for DUI, because they have to prove that to be able to use the breath alcohol certificate. And then of course we'll look at the breathalyzer, the intoxilizer, and see if that was all working properly and if it produced the accurate, blood alcohol content for you. Or if it was a blood draw, we'd have to look at all those records and those exams and see if that was done properly. There's so many elements we have to look at. We really need to talk soon, and so we can mount the best defense possible. Again, I would love to give you a free consultation, so please call me or email me and we'll get started on your case, and we'll work together to get the absolute best result we can.